Well, TGIF East Texas, outside, a mixture of sun and also some clouds, but overall not too bad as we look towards this, third day of fall. Temperatures still on the toasty side for this time of the year, 84 degrees. Now, that's about where our average high should be for this time of the year, so obviously we want it to cool down just a smidge, and hopefully we'll be able to see that in the coming weeks. Dew points into the lower 60s, but with that northeasterly wind, we'll see those heading down into the 50s, I think, as we go into the late afternoon hours. So more dry air in place. 84 in Longview, Athens. 88, though, for Nacogdoches. 86 in Jacksonville. 86 degrees currently in Lufkin. Outside on Storm Tracker Live Doppler radar, not much to show you here in terms of rainfall. We do have a few patchy areas of clouds, so again, we're going to call it partly cloudy as you head out the door this afternoon for lunch, but again, nothing to really ruin any of your plans. You want to make sure you grab those sunglasses, though, on your way out the door. May need that with that high sun angle. There is an upper low over Nebraska, Kansas, and Iowa. That's been producing some of the clouds in East Texas, but it's not doing much for us. In fact, the system is kind of weakening as it lifts on off towards the north and east. A stronger low-pressure system. This is a coastal low that's moving into the southeastern portion of the United States. Look at that huge spin right over Atlanta, Georgia right now, spinning in lots of tropical moisture across the Carolinas and Tennessee. And in fact, I want to take you down here to Charleston, South Carolina. This is where we actually had some actual tornadoes overnight that produced some significant damage. The National Weather Service is out there surveying these areas this morning, but you can see around Johns Island here over just to the west of Charleston, they had quite a bit of activity there, over about 6 or 7 tornado reports there from that system. But luckily, most of the severe weather has calmed down, at least for now, but definitely cause for an interesting night. For us, that low pressure system, even though it's all the way off the southeast coast, is still affecting us here in East Texas. We get that counterclockwise flow, and that's bringing in that northerly wind in the upper levels. That's a dry wind. That's why we don't have hardly a lot of clouds or much in the way of rainfall, and that will be the pattern right into the upcoming weekend as well. The jet stream, a dip in the jet stream to our west, a dip in the jet stream to our east. That means we're under what we call the ridge. We call that a ridge of high pressure. It goes up and around us. Underneath it, warm and dry, and that's going to be the pattern right on through the upcoming weekend. Now, heading into the beginning of next week, we're going to be talking about a low pressure that's going to emerge here off of out of the Belize area and head up towards the Gulf of Mexico. And as it does so, we're going to be seeing this potentially developing into a tropical system of some type. Now, right now, models are going back and forth on whether this will become an official tropical depression or anything like that. But one thing it will do is it lifts towards the Gulf Coast. It's potentially spin enough moisture back towards East Texas to give us a few scattered showers at the very least. So that's something we're going to watch for. That would be very nice. Let's keep our fingers crossed on that because we obviously could use some of the rainfall. Partly cloudy, low humidity this afternoon. We'll see that temperature climbing up to about 92 degrees with a light northeasterly wind. Your Red Zone Game of the Week forecast, a big-time matchup. Nacogdoches and Lufkin going at it at Abe Martin Stadium. Kickoff, 86 degrees. Will fall into the upper 70s as we go towards the end of the game. And, hey, I know a lot of people are planning the big weekend. If you're heading outside, maybe to the East Texas Fair, look at this. This is your day part breakdown for Saturday and Sunday. Plenty of sunshine, cool mornings. We're talking starting off into the 60s, low to mid 60s on Saturday and Sunday morning. And the afternoons will climb into the lower 90s. But again, plenty of sunshine. You can't beat that type of a forecast. I do want to let you know about the total lunar eclipse that's going to be taking place on Sunday from 9 till 10:30 out there. Going to be a great event. Make sure you head outside and check that out. It's a good learning experience for the kids as well. And guess what? You know, while you're out there with the kids, you can take some great pictures, learn a few things, and enjoy a scene because it won't happen again until 2033. So, hey, this will be a good time to catch it. Otherwise, we'll keep an eye on the tropics heading into next week.
All right. Thank you, Cedric.